I'm also good, no problem. And what was doing? What was you doing today?
Today was busy day for me because I was having lots of session. At the first, I met a person and she started talking with me on the Skype, and we just made a conversation for a long time. So that's why I just busy with talking with her, and after then I just did practice on the Telegram with my few of the friends.
Because I was waiting for a long time. That's why I'm asking. Okay, no problem. Before starting this conversation, I would like to know about yourself a little bit.
Sure, why not? As you can see, my name is Aman, and I'm a student. I have completed my graduation in English stream in English literature, and now I just want to continue my study in this line. I'm in English literature.
English literature. You are a student of English literature.
Yes, yes.
Where are you from?
I'm from Rajasthan, Alawar.
Rajasthan.
Yep. So may I know about you?
Yes, of course. My name is Akanksha. I'm from Delhi, and I have completed my post graduation in political science. Yes,
Mhm.
and I have a YouTube channel which is I'm running these days. Yes, all
Nice.
about me. Yeah.
Yeah. I saw one of your video on the YouTube, and you were making conversation with a person, and that was great because you have the confidence to speak like with people and the camera. But I don't have that much. That's why I'm just trying to build my confidence level while doing practice on these kind of applications. I hope it will make me kind of, I will improve
How
my.
did you like? What did you like in my video? Which types of things do you like?
Mhm. Well, in your videos, like your way of talking, and you don't think about making mistakes and lots of things which you are just ignoring, and you are just making conversation. Doesn't matter you are making mistakes or pronunciation. You are making some kind of mistakes related to pronunciation or anything else. But I liked mostly your way of talking.
Yes. Yes, Aman. What happened when we talk to each other? That time we are a human being and we are a learner already. We know that, and of course we can make mistake while speaking. If you think about your mistake, no, I will get mistake. I will do lot of mistake. How can I speak? Then you will not able to speak at all. Okay. Yes, most of the learner think this types of mistake. No, I can't speak because I can't because I'm not able to speak because I will make a lot of mistake. They keep in their mindset. That's why they are not able to speak. This is the main reason. If you forget these types of things, no, I'm making mistake, let it, no problem, there's no problem. Just you need to your fluency and whatever you want to say in front of your people and friends, that is the matter of fact. There's nobody can say that I'm not make mistake and beginning time. This is not possible because this language is not our language. This is the global language and we are learning period. We are learner. That's why it is a possible to make mistake. That's why we should forget and we should try to speak lot of sentences while and if we think, then most probably you get stuck. However, you know about a lot of grammar, you read very well, you know everything about grammar, how to make sentences. However, you get stuck because your mindset is already says, no, I'm going to make mistake. That's why you should forget this thing. I don't think about my mistake. I don't think about my mistake while speaking. Whatever I have to say, just I say it in front of camera or my friends. This is my practice where I'm speaking and practicing. Yes. but I know that when I make mistake, that time I realize, no, I'm making mistake this time. And but after making mistake, I try to uh, change my sentence. I try to already try to change my sentence. How can I change it? How can make a other sentence? These types of things I will do after making mistake. That's how
Yeah,
I'm practicing English. Yes. And how do you do your practice?
well, if I talk about my practice material, so mostly I do spend my time on the Telegram. I have few groups over there. So I just simply join and talk with people on the voice chat. So yeah, somehow it's good for me. I can do practice and it is comfortable for me. But problem is that whenever I try to speak front of the camera, so I just feel like that I can't make a conversation and my voice is start to getting stucking. So that is a major reason I'm just trying to improve my speaking way while I'm just speaking in front of the camera. And if I talk about my speaking practice, how I'm doing nowadays, so I have few friends. So mostly I do talk with them while they are free. So I just call them and we do group discussion as well as topic discussion.
That's great thing. Yeah, if you do like this practice, you will be able to speak few months after, no problem. Just you need to practice every day. That's it. But we know what happened. We all are learner, and most of the learner, what they are thinking about their self. No, if I speak whatever I have to speak, it would be very perfect. This perfection, that's why they are not able to speak, because they think before speaking, they think about their self. No, whatever I am going to speak, which will very perfect. It is not possible. Each and every sentence be perfect, it is not possible. We are Hindi speaker already. When you speak Hindi, that time you most probably you speak right sentence. Sometimes we get mistake, we get stuck while speaking Hindi. Okay, this is the human nature, speaking mistake. That's why we should not think about a lot. Just we have to focus about your practice and speaking skills. That's it.
See, nobody's
Yeah.
perfect, and you are not going to do practice. And if you're just thinking like that at the first time, I just want to speak, so it could come inside me like fluently. So it will not happen because you have to do practice regularly. You have to make your routine that you are giving your time for your practice. So that will make you fluent. Otherwise, you are just going to the same way, like you are not taking the chance to not jumping into like a discomfort zone. So I don't think so. You're going to improve. So first of all, we have to think like that. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect in this world. So until
Yes.
we are not make mistakes, we are not going to learn anything.
This is not our language. Why we are worrying about this language? Oh my God, whatever we have to speak, it would be very perfect. Otherwise, I can't speak. No worry. Why are you worry about your mistake? I never worry about my mistake. That's why I'm able to speak little bit in front of camera. I don't worry about me. Okay, no problem. Leave it. This topic. I would like to know about yourself. Where do you live, with your family member or do you friend? With your friend, where do you live? In hostel?
Yeah, right now I'm living in a hostel in Gurgaon for my some personal work. So I shifted here for 2 months. So that's why I'm living with a few members, like they are boys as well. So they are also living in my hostel. So that's why sometimes I face the problem of like background noises. So that's I'm not able to do practice in that way. So I get a limited time for my practice. Otherwise, they are disturbing me again and again.
And have you completed your graduation
Yeah, I have completed.
in English literature?
Yes. Yes. So
That's great.
I have a question for you. You know what? I watched lots of videos on YouTube and I saw this many times that lots of students are asking the same question, like how to think in English. Because if you want to learn this language, first of all, you have to train your mind to think like that language. So what do you think, according to your opinion? I mean, how you will suggest that how we can train our mind like it can be thinking automatically in English language?
It means think in English.
Yep.
Yes, this is this types of problem I had when I started my speaking skills. That time I had these types of problem. But in this time, I'm feeling no, I'm able to think in English all the time if I try. Yeah. When I started my speaking skills, that time I always keep thinking, no, I have to think in English. But in beginning time, it is very difficult to think in English all the time. But we should try to think little bit, 1 hour, 2 hour. Try to think in a day, 2 hour at least, 1 hour at least. We should try to increase our day time. That's how we can think a little bit. And if you think about, no, I have to speak within a day, whole day I have to think in English, it is in a beginning time, it is not possible. It's you depend on your capacity, how much you think in English. It's your capacity. But if I talk about myself, it was not possible for me. That's why I increased little bit. 1 hour I used to think, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours. That's how I increased my timing for think in English. And in this time, I'm able to think in English all the time. But sometime I have to speak in Hindi, my language, with my family's member, with my friend where I live. If I live alone, that time I try to think in English. That's how I can improve my English. Yes. In beginning time, it quite had trick to think in English all the time because our mind not prepared too much. That's why.
The same problem was with me when I started studying for English language. So I used to.
Little should increase the timing. Just try to know from tomorrow. I have to think in English 1 hour at least. 1 hour. Then next day your timing would be 2 hours, 3 hours. That's how you can increase your timing to think in English. That's how your fluency will be increased automatically. This is my
Mhm.
personal experience. This is my personal experience. When I think in English, all the things, just while cooking, if I think in English, no, where is my spatula? Where is my pen? I have to sort it. I have to peel the vegetable. That's how if I think in a kitchen, that time my vocabulary already keep growing in kitchen vocabulary. If I live in my mm, mm, study area, that time I think about study. Where did I keep my books? What should I speak? This types of things, vocabulary. That's how I used to my vocabulary. I used to try to speak these types of vocabulary. If I don't know what is say in English, these types of things, that time I Google it, and that's how I find a lot of vocabulary from there. And that's
Mhm.
how you can
Yeah,
do same thing. Yeah.
that's true. That's true. I agreed on you. Like while we are thinking in English, so definitely we are going to improve our vocabularies as well because on that time our mind is working in a different zone because we started thinking in the different language that is not our own language. So on that time we are getting new words, how we can say them in the correct way. So yeah, that's right, I guess.
Yes, of course. And
So
what was your
yeah,
day yesterday? Yeah. What was asking? Go ahead, no problem.
yeah, you were saying something. Can I
Yes.
suddenly interrupt?
I told you what was your yesterday in your hostel.
Um, Yesterday was quite good for me because it has taken few days when I started recording my videos front of camera because I'm not habitual to record it. So I just want to improve my lots of things regarding to my body language while I'm speaking, how my hand gestures are working, and how I'm just speaking like that. So I started doing practice front of the camera, and yesterday whole day basically I was doing practice because nobody was there and I was alone in my room. So I did lots of practice, and I was happy at least.
That's nice thing. Just my motive was asking your yesterday routine because of I know that you are speaking very well. Because when you try to speak your yesterday, whatever you did yesterday, that time you are using was word and second form. It was very nice thing because you are know about grammar and just you need to speak a lot, just you will able to speak, there is no problem because you will able to make a sentence. This is the main thing. If you are able to make a sentence is already, just you need to speak more and more. That's how you can able to speak English everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I agreed on it until we are not going to do practice or thinking a lot like how I can be a fluent speaker in English language. So it's not going to like in a magical way. We have to take chance, we have to do practice. After that, then we are going to improve.
Okay, you told me I'm a student of English literature. It means
Yeah,
you need to read a lot your books. And what
yeah.
do you do? You read book or not?
If I talk about my reading, so I love to read because I have many books related to self-improvement and as well as in my course. So I just read them. Mostly my favorites are self-improvement, which are just giving lots of ideas how I can, I mean, make different ideas and create something for me. So yeah, it is really helpful for me. I enjoy while reading.
Reading habit is very important. If you learn
Yeah,
any subject, any language, that time if you read every day, at least one page, two page, it would be good for you. And
yeah,
as you, yes, you are a student, of course, you have to read a lot of books in English. That would be very good for you. If I talk
yeah,
about myself, I have to purchase new books because I'm not a student of English literature. That's why I have less books. And just I have only my kids' books, but it would not beneficial for me because that types of books I have read many of times, and I need just like a high level book, just like just you are reading such types of books I need. And yes, can you
yeah. Reading
recommend any types of books? Yes.
psychology
Okay.
of money. Recently, I have completed a book name is Atomic Habits written by James Clear. So it helped me a lot how I have to build my new habits and how I can, I mean, decrease my bad habits. So yeah, I learned lots of things from that book.
And I have heard about this book many of time. Most of the learner these types of book they are using.
Yes,
Yeah.
because it
Okay.
also helps you to improve your vocabularies while you are reading. So definitely, it's gonna help you to build your pronunciation level, and as well as while we are reading, so we are going to get new words in this book. So yeah, in every way we are just getting, I mean, lots of things from the book.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, Aman. Nice to talk with you a lot. I want to talk with you a lot, but in this time I have a very few time. That's why I have to stop this meeting right now.
Mhm.
Yeah. Thank you so much for being here and joining me. Thank you so much.
Thank
Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.